Hello friends, in this video we are going to start chapter 3 of class 10th, that is pair of linear equations in two variables. First of all, what is linear equation? Linear equation in which the degree of the equation is 1 only. Like suppose this is the equation with the u, fine. Equation means in which equality symbol must be there, and linear equation means in which degree must be 1 only. And now in this chapter we'll discuss about pair of linear equations in two variables. Means the two variables will be there, equations will be counting, and those will be linear form only. Okay, in the very first exercise it is asked to you that you have to form their linear equation. You can check your statement from your NCERT book only. The very first question it is asked to you, Aftab tells his daughter. It means they are talking about two persons, one is Aftab and another is his daughter. Then it means first we'll figure out the term in simple form only. It is asked to you Aftab and his daughter. And Aftab tells his daughter 7 years ago. Means the first we'll let their present ages. Let their present ages be X and Y. And it is asked to you that 7 years ago. 7 years ago means before 7 years. Okay. Aftab has asked to his daughter 7 years ago means 7 years less. I was 7 times as old as you were. Means Aftab was 7 times older than his daughter. Then it means it will give you your first equation. Okay. And the second thing is asked 3 years from now. 3 years from now means addition will be there after three. Okay. And then they have told you after will be 3 times as old as his daughter. Then it means if we'll multiply daughter says by 3, then it will become equals to Aftab says. Now the same will be writing there. First you have to mention there let present ages of Aftab and his daughter be X and Y years. Okay. Now according to question what is asked to you in the very first equation x minus 7 equals to 7 into y minus 7. Then we can simplify it and then you can just combine the variables on left hand side and this minus 7 can be taken to opposite side in plus form. Then it will give you minus 42 and it will be your first linear equation in two variables. Now according to second condition what is asked to you? According to second condition what was there with you? X plus 3 equals to 3 times y plus 3. Then we can simplify it further to get our second equation. And you have got there x minus 3y equals to 6. Okay, we can discuss it once again. First of all, it was asked to you. We are talking about two persons, Aftab and his daughter, and their present ages we have considered, that is x and y. The same we have written in our fair work. Okay, and then it is asked to you, Aftab is asking to his daughter the 7 years ago. 7 years ago means before 7 years. It means x minus 7 and y minus 7. I was 7 times as old as you were. Then it means x minus 7 will be equals to 7 times y minus 7. And this second condition was told to you 3 years from now. 3 years from now means x plus 3 and y plus 3. Then after will be 3 times as old as his daughter will be. Then it means x plus 3 will be equals to 3 times y plus 3. Then both the equations we have written there in our theory portion and then we have solved those up to the equation form. And now they have asked you, yes, you have to represent the equations in algebraic form, that we have done already. And the second, you have to represent these graphically. Those will continue now. Okay, to represent this on graphical form, yes, you have to look upon the basic things only. We'll be making tables for both. Okay, what was your first equation? That was x minus 7y equals to minus 42. Yes, write down the variables here in your box. X and y, whatever the variables you have chosen over there. Okay, and then we'll replace the values of x and y once 0 and 0. Okay, first we'll replace x equals to 0 in your first equation. Yes, you will mention there by replacing x equals to 0 in equation number 1, we'll get there minus 7y equals to minus 42. Then it means minus 7 can be taken to opposite side in division form and you will get there y equals to 6. Then it means corresponding value of y you have got there, that is 6. Now we'll replace y0 in equation number 1 Okay, if we'll replace y0 here, then it means you will get there 7 into 0 will be 0 only, and you will get there x minus 0 equals to minus 42. Then it means it will be x equals to minus 42. Then it means corresponding value of x you have got there, that is minus 42. And similarly we'll solve for our second equation. Yes, you will make box over there, x minus 3y equals to 6. Replace the values of your variable. Then again we'll replace x and y0 one by one. Okay, now we'll be replacing these values of x and y in equation number 2. Yes, write down there, replacing x equals to 0 in equation number 2. When we'll replace in equation number 2, then we have got there minus 3y equals to 6. Then it means y will give you minus 2. The same value will be mentioning in our table, and then replacing y equals to 0, second value y0 in equation number 2. Then we'll get there x minus 3 into 0 equals to 6. 3 into 0 will be giving you 0 only. Then it means x you will get there 6. Then it means corresponding value of x we have got there, that is 6. Okay, now to represent it on our graphical form, yes, we have got our boxes there, that is 0, 6 and minus 42 and 0. And points of second equation are 0 and minus 2 and 6 and 0. And the same will represent on our graph. Now on graph, you know very well, in center we always have 0. On right hand side positive x-axis, on left hand side negative of x-axis. In upper portion positive of y-axis, and in lower portion negative of y-axis. And now the same we have to represent over there. See, now yes, you have to look upon your points, whichever the points are there with you. The biggest point is 42. Then it means we have to go up to 42 point over there, and then you have to choose your scale appropriately. Now, if the points are there less than 10 only, then you can take this scale of 1 centimeter each. Okay, now boxes will be there on your graph. Then it means one box can be taken as measurement of 1 unit. Okay, but now we have to go up to 42, and if you will be writing down there 1 2 and 3 and so on, then it will be very difficult to go up to 42. Then it means we can have a gap of 5 also over there. Then we have taken the gap of 5 over there, and then mentioned the all the terms here. And the same now points will be mentioning. Now if first point is there with you, that is 0 comma 6. Now to represent this 0 comma 6, now see, on x-axis we have 0, then it means we'll not move up to x-axis. And on y-axis you have to move up to 6, that it means a little above than 5. And the next point is there with you, minus 42 comma 0. Minus 42 will be coming after 40. Then it means this is your point of minus 42 comma 0, and then yes, you have to join them and extend. Okay, the second point is there with you, that is 0 comma minus 2. 0 comma minus 2 means on x-axis you will not move it, on y-axis you will move up to minus 2, that is here. And the next point is there with you, 6 comma 0. 6 comma 0 means it will be here, and then you have to join it and extend it. And this is your representation in graphical form. The two forms they have asked you, one in algebraic form that we have mentioned already, where we have written our equations in form of x and y. Here it is. And then we have to represent it graphically. For that, first we have made the boxes over there, and then we have continued to our uh, geometric representation of graph. Okay, now in second question, it is asked you, the coach of a cricket team buys 3 bats and 6 balls for rupees this. Now see, they are talking about two things, bats and balls. Okay, and they have asked you, if we are buying 3 bats, then it means 3 units of bats and 6 units of balls. Then total cost means addition of this, total cost is 3900. And the second thing it is asked to you, if we'll buy another bat means one bat and 3 more balls, and 3 more balls, then we have to pay 1300 for that. And yes, you have to represent it in algebraic and geometrical representation. Algebraic representation you will cover up to this only, and then you have to represent it geometrically, that we have discussed already, that how to discuss on a graph. The similar way you will continue here this question also. Now let us write down the same thing in your uh, proper form. First, you have to mention out there, let the cost per bat is rupee X and the cost per ball is rupee Y. Then what is according to question? 3x plus 6y equals to 3900, and the second equation is x plus 3y equals to 1300. Now these two are your equations, that is algebraic representation of your given question, and then graphical representation you can continue as we have discussed for question number 1. Okay, in question number 3, it is asked you the cost of 2 kg of apples and 1 kg of grapes. Then it means they are talking about the cost of two things. And one is apples and another is grapes. And they have asked you if we'll buy 2 kg of apples. Then it means if we have considered their cost as x and y rupee, then it means you will have their 2x for apples, and for grapes you will be paying 1y because 1 kg of grapes we are buying over there, and then total cost will be 160. And if now the second condition is there with you, 4 units of apple we are buying it, and 2 units of grapes we are buying it, 2 kg of grapes we are buying it, then it means for apples will pay 4x, for grapes will pay 2y, then it means total cost will be there with you, that is 300. And yes, you have to write down the same thing in your fair work. Now first we'll mention, let the cost of apples and grapes per kg be rupee x and rupee y. Then what is according to question with the, that is 2x plus y equals to 160, that is equation number 1. 4x plus 2y equals to 300, this is equation number 2. And then you have to represent it geometrically also, that you can continue as it is only. And this is end of your exercise 3.1.